Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game of the Loyal Traitors D&D stream. We're the technical difficulties, and I hope everyone's having a decent Friday. So, where last we left off, you were on your way to the Temple of Saint Nissa in Ustralon, a place where apparently the Radiant Lord of Dawnport said you could get some information about the cult you have been following for a little while now, the Circle of Chaos. You made your way into the Mistfield Pass, the jungle, or the forest of sprucewood that seems to surround most of the settlements in Ustralong. And last week you were, I think, almost the entire game was just being assaulted by vampires. And you did pretty well, to be honest. I don't remember if y'all had time for a short rest yet. I don't think
had asked for a short rest, and I think we left it on beginning to sit down.
Alrighty. So, we'll begin with a short rest. So if you have any hit dice and you're able to use them to heal the damage you've taken, keep in mind that the damage you've taken from the vampires won't go away until you take a long rest. From their fangs. You can use them now. Let me see where Urki's sitting, because
So we're just kind of hanging out, right?
You are, yeah. If you would like, or anyone would like to, look around the area, make sure you're not being you're not going to be assaulted. You can make perception checks, or just give me your passive perception. It's fine.
I'm at
22.
I'm at full health, so I'm gonna hop on the broom and just do a couple of circles while we're resting.
Your passive is 22.
Yes.
Arendelle? Yeah, so you don't need to roll. Between your bow, which lets you know when you're about to be attacked, and the fact that Urki is physically unable to stealth from you, with his dexterity score and things like that, like, you can't really be snuck up upon. With a natural 20, Urki would only have a 20 stealth. So, he can't heal most of the damage he took. He'll heal himself up a bit. And I believe he used most of his lay on hands last week to do some spot healing for people. So he's down pretty low on that. Yep. All right. Anything you'd like to do during the short rest?
I forget what my actual max HP is.
It's probably what's uploaded to the drive.
It saves copies.
Yeah, you should be able to find the drive history. By the way, if our audio quality sounds a little weird or different, it's because we had to use Discord for reasons. Sorry in advance, because it's just worse.
It's just worse.
It is.
Oh, this is neat.
Don't at any of us.
Don't at any of us, but it is technically mine and Beaver's fault-ish. For just living where we do.
I'm gonna wave a bit, try to get Tallman's attention since he flew away immediately.
Well, I was gonna help out, but now I'm kind of just having a leisure cruise.
What was your perception?
Oh, I didn't roll yet because she was so good, so I'll roll now.
Huh.
That is going to be, not a 6, a 9 plus 6, so 15.
Well, you don't see anything around you much, especially because the fog at this point has now completely re-encompassed everything. But you do eventually notice Arendelle is waving you down.
I'll come down.
Tommen.
Yeah. What do you need?
I just thought that since we were hanging out and not really doing much of anything, can you tell me about how those like little things that you do work, like when you disappear and stuff? It's pretty cool.
I mean, I've got a few things, like completely disappearing. That's more in the realm of magic. I don't fully understand it yet. I haven't been using it for very long, but eventually I may be able to do that for more than just myself.
Just to make sure you know what Tommen would have seen when he disappeared using the blink spell. Essentially, he appears in a realm. Let me make sure I'm getting my description right. Actually, let's just pull the book out here. He appeared in a realm that I believe was basically sepia tone, with lots of weird floating little entities in it, but fully able to see the normal world.
Yeah, it's like a plane that sits over our own.
Yeah, the plane appears muted and indistinct, its colors blurring into each other, and the edges turning fuzzy. It looks like you're looking at the world through frosted glass.
That's pretty cool, Tommen. Thank you for that. Can you hide other people?
I've got one spell in particular that gives me invisibility that maybe I can, given some time, empower it and.
I mean, you can cast
a little bit.
You can cast invisibility on another person at.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I could make just somebody else invisible.
I can hide other people.
Really?
Yeah. You remember that time that I hid all of us, but then Oscar kind of, fucked it up?
Oh yeah, he's a dick, right?
I'm glad you think so too. I didn't want to say anything. And the Devoid guy is like a crackpot. I don't know have you talked to him at all?
Like you would talk to somebody in a bar that had some like pustules and warts or something, like a little bit, but from a distance.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think,
we still make a good team, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh, no doubt.
We just killed a bunch of vampires together, but
you look over and see Devoid kind of like hunched over, just sort of doing something, but just like nothing good.
Oscar is sitting against a tree, staring at his hammer lovingly.
I just think, look, I don't know how you feel. I just think that maybe you and I need to kind of stick together. Maybe share information and things like that, and look out for each other, I would say.
I kind of didn't know. I didn't realize how stealthy you were until you were mentioning it. But you can always follow behind me when we're kind of trying to look ahead. You know how I do that sometimes? I run through.
Yeah.
Get real stealthy. I'm good at that. That's just been something I've been good at for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, sure. And like if we really need to, I can hide like me, you, and Shamash. Oscar and Devoid, they can if they're around, I guess. But I mean, otherwise they can take care of themselves. All right. Well, I mean, I'm glad you and I are of one accord here. Just wanted to maybe kind of reach out.
Yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page.
All right, just making sure. Okay. Should we join the others?
Float back up into the air before
Urki is catching his breath. You see after a few moments, that weird radiant energy that his shield turned into coalesces back onto his wrist and reforms his shield. Was that a once a day power? Yep. That's unfortunate. Glad he used that. And he'll say, after a few seconds, he'll realize his battle axe is still on fire, and he'll just say, "Shh," and the flame slowly dissipates. So, if you have any short rest features that anything that comes back on a short rest, you get it back. So your inspiration, spell slots for Tom, and if you used any hit dice, if you were down hit points, I don't think anyone really was down any hit points they could heal. Rue, are you good? I don't remember.
I feel swell.
Okay, I'm making sure that you healed if any amount that you wanted to. Okay. So what's everyone's maximum hit points right now? Before we
74.
70.
I never lost, so I'm still 78.
78.
108 is my max.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
75.
And Devoid?
What? What's
What's your
current maximum
what's your
hit points?
current maximum?
current max? So yeah, 72.
Damn it. Even with all of those vampires attacking Oscar, I still couldn't get him under 100.
I only had minus 20.
You're still immune to power word kill. It's sad.
Somehow Oscar has he's like really old, right? You have like arthritis and stuff.
Oh,
but...
yeah. No, once again, Oscar is like reaching the twilight years of dwarfdom.
Yeah, he has like arthritis and
That explains it. He's half senile.
Yeah, he doesn't realize he's dead. But yeah, somehow he can take all these hits, and that's fine.
Urki eventually gets to his feet. Oh, let me actually spend his hit dice 1 second. I just need to mark those. All right. And okay. All right. Oscar, why don't you take the back so that we can't get flanked? I'm probably all right for the front. And Arundel, you've got pretty good eyes on you. Do you mind sticking right behind me so that you make sure I don't miss anything? Not the best at any wisdom skills at all, actually. I'm pretty piss poor.
Sure. Right there with you.
Alrighty. So he's going to give you advantage on a survival check to finish the navigation, or attempt to, because he doesn't feel confident.
Well, I appreciate that advantage. That's going to be a 19.
Okay. And I just want to check with Natural Explorer, your thing that it says that your group can't become lost except by magical means, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need you to just roll me a d20.
12.
Okay. The fog seems to clear as you approach a brilliant marble structure. The main obelisk towers at nearly 250 feet high, with freestanding pillars flanking the main entrance, starting at about a height of 8 feet and going all the way to the peak. There's a courtyard made out of cobblestone, and sitting in the center of this courtyard is what appears to be a large statue of an angel, made out of a silvery metal that the dwarves in the party immediately recognize as pure platinum. Flanking this statue are 2 wolves made out of gold. They appear to be about the size of dire wolves, actually, although they have more of the image of wolves, normal wolves. And a large stained glass relief stands right above the massive oaken double doors that seem to enter this building, of a sun rising over the horizon. Urki sighs in relief. Oh, thank Arathas. We've made it. This is the temple of Saint Nissa of the Dawnfather. Saint Nissa?
Aye.
She was at one point she was a mortal who fought many great things, and Ustralong was founded by the group she traveled with, and it seems in recent years that they've taken to canonizing a fair few of them. So she was she points at the statue, which appears to depict a woman with angelic wings holding a book in one hand and a flame in her other open hand. She was, as far as I can tell, a pretty good person, but a patron of knowledge in these parts anyway. And you do recall, you were told before you got here that they tend to worship saints in Ustralong instead of the gods themselves. Their pantheon is a little odd because of that. But yeah, the mist seems to have dissipated within about 30 feet of this structure. And there is the sun is clearly visible in the sky above it. A beautiful blue sky you haven't seen in a hot second. What do you do, I suppose?
There's a big dragonfly on this tree over here.
That's
There is.
nice. It's nice, Oscar. I'll kind of look at Tolmond with a raised eyebrow. Yeah, and Oscar, that's good.
Arendelle.
Yeah.
What do you think their policy is on all of that platinum? You think it's like one of those, those in need type of thing?
No, I wouldn't say so. As a dwarf, person.
Oh, Devoid has chosen to answer you.
Right? Wouldn't I know something about that?
No, I'd say probably, being that this seems like
I'm not really sure what the question is.
Almost like a holy site.
Is he asking whether or not it'd be okay for him to steal it? It is about a 9-foot tall solid platinum statue.
I think
that's why it's so tempting.
You have to like break a piece off
What's
or something.
Your strength?
That would be
wait.
That would be defacing a.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You know.
Actually, no. You know what? Almond. That's a. How big is our portable hole?
It's 20 foot by 20 foot. However, you do know that you're not able to close the hole unless there's open space.
Unless there's open.
So you wouldn't be able to. Drape it over.
No.
And like stick something in it.
No, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking, what if we put the talking to Tomand kind of somewhat hushed.
Also might be 10 foot by 10 foot. I'm just gonna check that real quick.
All
You
right.
can keep talking.
So we got that.
Can we give it the old slide under?
We got that fucking brute over there looking at Oscar. What if we just put the portable hole next to it? Get him to push the thing right into the hole. And we can deal with it
You
later.
really know how to make friends, don't you? You just make friends so easily, and
I
never piss anyone off in any situation.
Listen, all right. I am tolerant of other faiths, but condemn worship of other gods. Okay, I'm just trying to. They can't. Even though this isn't a god, right?
I mean,
she's a saint, right?
No, she's a saint.
I don't care.
Arky, think of what this could do for Dawnport with a sizable donation.
Given I'm pretty sure the Radiant Lord's sister is the Grand Priestess of this temple.
Listen, maybe we shouldn't touch this. Just on the off chance, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Well.
Why don't we think on it for a little bit?
Yeah, maybe.
I haven't quite gotten the Radiant Lord figured out yet, but I certainly don't want to make him mad.
I mean, what about the dogs, or the wolves, rather? They're made of gold. That could be.
They are smaller.
Yeah.
As you're examining them, make an Arcana check.
Both of us?
Sure.
13!
On the floor. 19.
You don't get much of anything, Tomand. Devoid, these are golems.
Oh, okay.
You can tell by the runes carved into them. You don't know much about arcane magic, but there's an odd divine essence to these golems in particular. You get the sense they'd be pretty hard to move. And also, if you attempted to, they might fight back.
Yeah, I don't think this is the score for you, or either. Maybe.
Yeah,
keep an eye on
I was just kind of puzzling stuff out, you know. I mean, it's tempting, but we might stay on track.
You all were planning on going to another place after this, right? Another library?
Yeah, we've got a library to find as well.
That would be something dedicated to Vecna, right?
Yeah.
Probably better to just take things from him. I mean, the fucker has too much shit he's hoarding all the time anyway.
You've got me sold. I was feeling a little dirty about contemplating this anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah, you got me sold.
I wasn't walking toward the front door.
This dragonfly isn't moving over here.
It isn't.
I'll pat his head. Yes, Oscar. Yeah.
It lands on your shoulder.
Whose shoulder?
Oscar's.
Yeah, okay.
It just buzzes for a second and flies away.
All right.
So do you enter?
Oh, I don't enter yet. I just walk up to the door. What's it look like?
They're about 10 foot tall, oaken double doors that have a metal, what seems to be an iron or steel, sort of lattice in this kind of artistic, sort of akin to like a Celtic knot or a Norse pattern, that structurally make up the handles, essentially. They've got like little spots where they technically aren't connected, but they look like they are, so you could pull them open. And above the door, what languages do you speak?
With the Ironstone, I think all once I cast with it.
If you cast with it, then... But what languages do you speak besides that?
Just naturally, I am... Let me look again.
So I can tell you whether or not you know what it is before.
Common, Halfling, Thieves' Cant, and Sea Shanty.
Shockingly, no, it's not in one of those languages.
Yeah. Hey, can anybody read this up here?
I got
There's a sign.
Common Dwarvish.
What does it say?
Common Dwarvish Celestial.
Yeah, it says above the door, may those who wish ill will be stricken from this earth and burned in radiant glory.
That's in
above the door.
In which language?
Yeah, which one?
Celestial.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I mean, based on the wings.
Yeah.
You've gotten the sense she's probably a half angel. When she was immortal, or they're very, very, very heavy into symbolism.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. Yeah.
Do you relay that?
Yeah.
I don't see any of us as very ill will. I know we just talked about stealing the giant platinum statue, but we didn't do it.
I believe good, right? I don't think that's... I think it's just a quote, actually. I think she said that once.
Oh.
You know how these things go, though. What if it's a quote and Erky, do you know if anybody, like, runs this temple? I look around. Is there, like, a bell anywhere or something that you would... Like a ringing bell to the side of the door?
No. There's no ringing bell, and Erky says, well, I'm fairly sure the Grand Priestess is the Radiant Lord's sister. I don't really know anything else, to be honest. The only bell would be up there, and he points to the top of the tower where you can see there are some slits.
Why do we go ring it?
Because it's a 250-foot tower, and there's no way up without going inside. And also, it's not our bell, so it'd be rude.
I guess I should knock, maybe?
Oscar, I personally, it's... You should ask permission before ringing someone else's bell, if you get my drift.
He's calling you a bellend.
I guess knock. I mean, it's a temple. Usually they're open to the public, and they're also expecting you. So.
Oh, that's enough for me. I did not remember that part.
I mean, we were sent here by the Radiant Lord after he had already discussed where to find this information. So.
I guess it makes sense that he would have sent ahead. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pull open the doors.
You pull open the doors, and the first thing you notice is that they are immediately, like, weightless almost in your hands, despite them being these big oaken doors. But as you pull them, they open with a loud thump noise, and you can see up ahead, kind of hidden by the pillars and the massive size of this tower, you can see that the building seems to extend back another 100 to 250 feet. And on the back wall, right above the altar, you can see another stained glass relief, which I will post into the RPG chat. And
oh yeah, were you supposed to send me that?
You can just take it from RPG chat. It's just a PNG. The marble continues throughout this entire building. You can see there are small shrines throughout this long hall. There are a few doorways, but not many, and they're not doorway. They're more like archways that lead into side rooms. And the only person you see is a younger-looking man in very simple blue robes, who appears to be sipping tea, sitting on essentially a pew near the front, and just kind of, he looks really chill.
Hello there. If I'm not mistaken, I think we were to be expected here.
Hello. I am Brother Mikhail. Welcome to the Temple of Saint Nissa of the Dawnfather. I will fetch the Grand Priestess. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Feel free to pray if you wish, or relax. It's a hard journey these days. So there is tea in that room, produce in that room.
Shamash will grab
Take your
tea.
coat off and wait a while.
Thank you.
Yes,
Oscar pulls an alchemy jug and speaks ale.
Yes, Shamash?
I would like some tea.
He points to one of the rooms. What languages do you speak, by the way?
Common, Draconic, Celestial, Dwarvish.
In Celestial, above those two areas he pointed to, beverages and food are written. There's a third one that's labeled lodgings, and then he disappears through an unlabeled doorway that seems to actually disappear completely after he walks through. It's just an archway, and he walks through, and it's like it was not there. Erky,
Curious.
this is a very odd one. The stained glass is nice. I guess I'll have some tea.
The void lays on the floor.
Okay, you lay on.
I will whisper to Booby, keep an eye on Devoid, and then I'll have some tea.
What's Booby's perception?
It is 21.
He sees him.
That's his passive. I'm asking what his perception bonus is.
His perception bonus is not on here. Oh, +7.
Oh yeah, he would see him.
23.
Yeah, he would keeping an eye on me. He would see laying on the floor. There's nothing. I guess with sunglasses on and...
Something you do notice, Devoid, is that one of the shrines that kind of line the walls is to Moradin. There seems to be shrines to 4 or 5 deities. One to the Whispered One, one to the Knowing Mistress, one to Moradin, the Allhammer, one to the Stormlord, and one to Paylor, the Dawnfather. That seems to be the biggest one, but there are shrines to Vecna, Ioun, Cord, and what was the other one I said? Stormlord, Knowing Mistress, Whispered One, and
Moradin.
Oh yeah, Moradin. The one I was actually talking about. Seem to all be in this chamber.
Tommen doesn't really have that big of a love for religion. He knows a little bit about it, a very little, but hasn't been an active participant mostly. So he's a little unnerved. He's going to find
it's weird too. It's
area.
Weird too because your biggest before meeting Devoid, which by the way is a very odd introduction to how followers of religion act. The only religious person you would have interacted with would have been your captain, Hephaestus, and he has a very interesting and odd relationship with the Stormlord.
Yeah, it's not very cleric-y.
No, it's very different.
So, and Devoid might be counting towards some of this uneasiness, but basically, I'm gonna find a shadowy corner and stealth.
Okay, go for it.
Just a lean.
Go for it.
26.
26. You believe you are hidden. Anyone getting any food or beverages from the side rooms?
I'm getting from my alchemy jug.
I've gotten my tea. I'm sitting on a pew with it.
I'm sitting on Booby.
And let's just look.
Sitting on your pets.
It's like a giant furry couch.
Actually, interesting point of order. Tommen, as you go to look for a shadow, you notice that the interior of this temple seems to be perfectly lit. As if daylight itself was hitting every nook and cranny. It's very weird because it's like perfectly flat lighting on every single surface.
But there's no
source.
No shadowy corner.
Correct. If you want to make a religion check, anyone to figure out what that is.
I mean, as I'm looking, I kind of wonder what the fuck is going on with the no shadow realm. So I'll roll one.
I got +6 to religion. Yeah. I'll...
15.
21.
You believe that this may be a hallow spell that's permanently in effect. That essentially means that daylight fills literally the entire temple. Which makes sense, given that this is a temple to a worshipper of the god of the sun.
Okay. Well, I'll just try and be unobtrusive and lean then.
Yeah, so you all are just waiting for them to come
I'm
back.
kind of curious about this archway. I might go see if I can see what kind of... just the basics of how that was a door and then was not a door.
Sure. Make a straight intelligence check, I'd say.
Straight intelligence, okay.
Now, because of your jack of all trades, you get to add half of your proficiency bonus, rounded up to your intelligence check.
So 19.
Yeah. It is not an illusion effect. It is more of a transmutation type effect. And it's an odd custom enchantment. There's elements of divine power in it, which are very confusing, even to someone who is from Arinsula, where they do teach how a lot of divine magic works. Because divine magic is defined by the gods themselves, it doesn't really have the convenient rules of arcane magic. There's technically not as much of a limit as to what it can do. It's just you kind of have to be a god in order to shape divine power truly. So you're not really sure, but you can tell that it's something to do with transmutation, and that there's probably some sort of way that they can activate and deactivate the archway as they go through for privacy reasons. And essentially it just turns the marble into air and back.
So if I were to walk through the archway right now, I'd get like I could go around a pillar.
Oh,
or
if you walk, no, there is
the
no archway. It was an archway in the wall. It was like carved
it's in the
into
wall. Okay.
wall. If you tried to walk into it right now, you would hit a wall.
Okay, I don't know why I
There's no
imagined an archway in the middle of the room.
The other two archways, with a 19, you'd sense a similar magic is available on all of the other archways
Right.
that are currently visible. Arendelle and I'll just check Devoid's passive, see whether or not he just noticed something. The last character sheet he uploaded, he accidentally was logged into the Loyal Traitors Gmail. Let's see, his passive. Okay. Does anyone have a 16 or higher passive perception?
I have a 16.
All right, so both of you notice there is some text written around the stained glass relief at the top of the altar. Neither of you can read it, but you both notice that there is clearly text in the same language as fucking everything else here. It's in Celestial.
I will tap Booby, and he will, of course, know what I mean. He'll get up, and I'll say, over to Devoid. Booby will walk over to where Devoid is laying in the ground, and I'll give him a nudge with my foot and say, "Hey, can you read what's up there?"
He lifts his sunglasses a bit. Let's see here.
You actually kind of need them in this room, to be honest. It's very bright, especially since you've been wearing them the whole time anyway.
Yeah,
It's like it is perfectly lit like the light of day in this room.
Oh well.
And all the walls are like white marble, so it's very bright.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. It says,
no matter is parched, no matter if rolled, no matter if magic, no matter how old.
Yeah, some kind of whatever you make of that, you know.
Okay.
After a few more moments, you see a woman with similar features to the Radiant Lord, graying blonde hair, tan-ish skin, and kind of that look of normalcy that the Radiant Lord gives off, despite the clear station she holds, wearing slightly more fancy, though ultimately not that different, blue robes, walks in and says, "Hello, how may I be of assistance? My brother told me you were coming."
Hey, what is that? What does that stuff up there mean?
I'm afraid you'll have to figure that out for yourself. You were looking for knowledge, from what I heard from my brother's message.
Yeah, we're looking for a library, supposedly somewhere in this
Saint
area.
Nissa believed in earning the knowledge you get, so your first task is to find the path to the library. And your second is to get there.
I don't really know what
Unfortunately,
that means.
I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, not
you got
the
one of
writing. I'm
those
still trying to
little-
figure that one out.
she just
I mean,
smiles
got
at you
one of those,
warmly.
like, little maps that has a "You are here" location on it. That might help.
I can tell you that the entrance to the library, or the entrance to the path to the library, is within this temple. Within this very room, in fact. And she snaps her fingers, and all of the archways close.
Oscar is going to expend a charge and roll an investigation check, or would that be an Arcana check?
Investigation.
I'm going to expend a charge. Critical fail. 6 total.
You are amazed by these archways that just disappeared.
Man, how'd they do that?
What happened? And you watch as the hammer once again flares with energy, but it just doesn't seem to connect.
Yeah.
With Oscar's brain. Look, man, there's only so much I can do for you. I gave you literally all of the chances. As a note, by the way, and not relevant right now, but just something you should be aware of. Technically, because of the way that I worded the item, if you were raging, you would have advantage on the intelligence checks you make with your strength modifier. So keep that in mind.
It's amazing.
So stupid. It's great. It's one of the best things I've ever made. She's just standing there, smiling warmly, looking at you all.
Devoid, can you read the words again?
What? Which ones?
Yeah, that might help.
Up top?
Yeah.
No matter is parched. No matter if rolled. No matter if magic. No matter how old.
We need to go to the T.
Yeah, but all the arches just closed.
I have a feeling the pathway she's
like
talking about
That's
just
a good
opened, though.
Some tea.
Yeah.
She opens that one.
Go inside of there and invest in that room.
Sure.
I'm gonna go inside there and pour myself a cup of tea because I'm feeling parched.
Devoid.
What
I'm gonna go see what's in the food room.
Oh, there are varieties.
Oh yeah, there's a fair few varieties of tea. In fact, odd thing about this tea, you're used to loose leaf. This seems to be in small baggies, with odd colored labels on them. There's a large box that seems mostly untouched of something called Liptone.
Lipton, I see. It's like a it's because it goes through your lips and it's a ton of flavor, perhaps.
But most of it appears to say something about twine. That seems to be the brand, something about twine. And there's lots of... you don't really understand the words, but there's lots of varieties. English, Irish breakfast, Earl Grey. This character went to Earth and brought back tea explicitly.
Well, I will...
in the food room, she opens, 99% of it are just baskets of bananas.
What's the 1%?
But there's some other... Yeah, there's a small assortment of other foodstuffs. Just like fruits and vegetables, for the most part. Stuff that can be grown is pretty much...
So not rolls of pastries.
Linz, what were you gonna say?
No.
I was going to touch your arm momentarily and cast guidance. So that your next check, you can add a d4, and the number... that you roll a d4 and add that number to your next ability check.
It's like how Tox's inspiration works, but it's just a d4 instead of a d8.
Do I have to use it on the next?
You have to use it within the minute.
Oh, yeah, investigation. Wait, and then a 4? D4?
Add a d4, yeah.
Roll, yeah.
23.
And you're investigating the tea room?
Yeah. Alright, we shouldn't have come here, never mind.
You find towards the back, there's some loose leaf tea that has a picture of what appears to be a gnome wearing purple. It says Critical Role Tea, Scanlan Shortbolt. I think that was the one she had. I can't remember if she had Pike or Scanlan. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's okay. You could mark that onto your sheet.
Oh
God, the multiverse. Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, I don't think this... I mean, the part...
I'm gonna look back up the words again.
Yeah, ultimately, this room does not seem to be anything other than a room full of tea and other beverages. There are other beverages. No alcohol other than white wine, but there's water and iced tea.
Is it good iced tea or Nestea crap?
It's decent. It's northern iced tea, so it's nothing special, but
seeing their lack of reaction in this room, I'm just going to pour a cup of whatever. What
would you like?
Earl Grey?
Earl Grey?
Yeah, I'll just pick the closest one to me in proximity and walk out.
All right, yeah. You have yourself a cup of Earl Grey tea. Twinnings brand.
And she's still just standing in the main room?
Mm-hmm. Smiling warmly. What did you say, Tops?
I want to read the words again about the lights. About the thing.
No matter is parched, no matter if rolled, no matter if magic, no matter how old.
All right.
What were the shrines again?
Moradin, Vecna, Ioun, Cord, and Palor. The biggest one was Palor, because he's the Dawnfather.
Is one of these a water person?
Stormlord makes rain. That'd be the closest. Shamash, while you're up looking at the stained glass, roll a perception check.
Ho ho!
Or investigation, rather.
23.
You notice the left hand in the painting is seems to make a bit of a point, and you can see there's what appears to be a small box that it's pointing to with just a slit in the top.
Like a box in the room?
Yep.
I will look at this box.
It's just a wooden box.
I will investigate the box. 10.
It's oak.
Okay. I am
Hey
going
guys, anything
to,
special about this oak box?
I'm gonna drop a piece of gold into the slit in the box.
You go to put a piece of gold in. It's too thick.
Okay.
Split meaning like width of a paper or something?
Maybe a little thicker than that, but yeah.
Is it planted in place? Can you pick it up?
You could pick it up, yeah, sure.
You look through the split.
Sure. It appears to be empty.
Looking at the others, kind of shrugging.
I didn't hear what he said.
I'll walk up.
All right.
I'm going to take out.
She seems utterly bemused by this whole thing, by the way.
What do I have?
I don't know. What do you have?
I'm reading.
I don't have your character sheet.
I know that in my backpack, I think I had parchment from long ago. I'm just gonna take out a piece of parchment and begin to slide it through the slit.
The altar begins to rumble, and you watch as it splits in the center, and there is a staircase leading down that is revealed.
Is the staircase rainbow or wooden?
It's marble.
You told me where your name comes from, now I gotta wonder.
The solution to the riddle was paper.
Parchment.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
parchment.
No matter how parched, no matter if rolled,
Yeah.
no matter if magic, no matter how old.
That's the only thing I could think of too, though, Tomment.
What if you take the paper out of the box?
I didn't think that was going to work. Yeah, let me.
Okay, so let me just tell you where.
On it.
Each time you said this, it sounded like you said no matter is parched. No matter if.
Yeah.
I heard
no
is on the first
it does
one.
Say, no, it is no matter is parched. No matter if rolled.
Huh.
No matter if magic.
Did anything happen when I rolled it back?
It started to close again.
Ooh.
Oh, I put it back in. Yeah. We should probably leave that there with parchment.
Can we take the box with us?
I would recommend that. Yeah. Don't take the box.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to lock you out or anything. We'll make sure that you aren't interrupted. But
I write something on the parchment, on the paper, and then all right, let's go.
All right.
Oscar speaks fly before he goes in.
A shield flies out of his backpack and in front of him. And we've only been going an hour. We'll keep going. As you head down the stairs.
Before I touch those stairs, I'm casting Spider Climb.
Okay. Spider Climb is cast. The marble starts to transition into a normal brick. And
like red brick?
Stone brick.
Oh yeah, okay.
And eventually you find yourselves in what appears to be a dungeon or a maze of some kind. There is a map, which I will send to you now. It is literally a maze. Let me just find it.
Shit.
It's not very hard.
Do we start at the top?
I mean, well,
Yes.
especially because I have perfect memory. So.
But above the maze in Celestial is instructions that essentially say you have to acquire 3 items in order to pass the final.
That's the final what?
This is
The final door.
yeah. What was the first word I was sneezing?
You have to acquire 3 items in order to
You have
pass
to.
the final door.
Isn't
These
there a
kind of
secret
riddles
to
remind
getting
me of
through a
Dungeon Master.
maze? Oscar asks.
Shit.
I've heard there's one.
Don't get lost.
Yeah.
That you
That's the one.
So yeah, you're essentially staring kind of directly at a wall, and there's a left and right, but the left doesn't really lead anywhere.
Yep, Dungeon Master.
The challenge of this is not going to be navigating to the exit. It is going to be finding the items.
3 items. Is there any item to the left?
No, there's nothing to the left, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're starting from the bottom, right? So right at the
Top.
left. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Looking in from
Your
the
relative left.
yeah.
If your brain doesn't like that, you can just flip the image
Yeah.
180. Might make it easier for your life.
All right, let's go.
Just keep turning your monitor.
Oscar, I swear to Christ, if you go off without us, you're dead to us. That's fine.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
Oscar starts walking slowly with his right hand against the wall.
Does that mean you're going to walk to the right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you all doing that, or are you guys
I would like to
taking
go that
it
way as
down?
well.
I figured we
What
would.
does the ceiling
I'm
look
gonna-
like?
What does the ceiling look like?
Yeah,
It's
Are
stone
these-
brick.
and the walls go all the way up.
I figured we
I'm
would.
gonna,
I gave you an easy enough maze. I'm not gonna let you just bypass that.
No, that wasn't the reason. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk along the roof, for a different viewpoint.
Sure. Arendelle, what were you saying?
I'm just gonna step into the maze and then have a little investigation.
Sure. So, just mechanically to explain why the maze isn't actually all that hard. A, that'd be kind of boring. B, technically, I literally gave, like, Shamash's sword can literally cast Find the Path and give you the exact route you need to take to get through the entire
I
maze.
was
So it'd be
It
trying-
can,
100%
man.
pointless.
Also,
Yeah,
I
knew
can't get
somebody
lost
had
anyway,
tried
so
that. Yeah.
24.
I figured we would hit every
You
corner.
can't be lost except by magical means. I could have made it a magic maze that would let you get lost, but 24 for what? Sorry.
Investigation.
What are you looking for?
Any item that might be significant.
Are you taking so right as you enter, there's one pathway to the right that seems to lead to a chamber, and one and the hallway that just keeps going down. Are you guys going down or to the right?
I say we should go to the right first.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured we would hit every corner just in case there's a thing that we need.
Yeah. What is going on?
Let me pull this up. Where the hell is this? There it is. So you find yourself in a mirrored room. There are some small, like half-height walls in various places throughout the room. There is a few small pieces of furniture against a few walls. There's a cabinet. There's a table. And a few chairs that are just kind of around. There are mirrors on all of the walls, not the ceiling or the floor, though.
I'm going to look around the room from my upside-down vantage point.
All right, make an investigation or perception check.
I'll go investigation.
In fact, all of you can do that.
I'll do perception.
20.
Actually, I'll do investigation. 19.
I'll do perception.
Good job, Roar.
21.
I got perception 22.
3 investigation.
So you for here. I'll roll for Urki as well. What's he gonna do? Let's see. Oh, so perception is a +1, but investigation is also a +1.
Nat 20.
So he succeeds. You get a very good layout of the room. There are 5 walls, kind of at various places. They almost look like just little stone fences, essentially. There is a simple table, 2 chairs, once again, very simple wicker. There is a wardrobe along the northern wall. And that would be about it.
All right, next room.
Oh, you're just going to keep moving? All right. So you head to the south. It eventually comes to a T-junction. You can either go to the north or to the south.
Which way is to the right?
You can't do that.
What?
Wait, which way is to the right? Oh, as you're walking, that would be south.
Yeah, up, down, left.
Oscar's just going to take a couple steps to the south.
Okay. There's a 4-way junction, like almost immediately after.
Hold on there, Oscar. We gotta check this the corridor look.
Yep.
Thing. I'll go that way.
There is a cabinet. That has a series of buttons next to it.
I like buttons.
Right.
That is all.
Series of.
That would be.
Damn.
11.
Okay. I pull out my my bowl of bowl of collapsing, and
Sure.
send that out, and then just like press one of them. Right.
It is a C sharp that plays in a flute.
Oh, okay.
Kind of tone.
They collapse the pole and walk up. Press the rest of. It's a series, so press them in series. Kind of want
to. It plays the musical scale.
And then the cabinet. There's no windows or anything in it.
No. If you want to investigate it further.
Yeah. Do we have anybody on our team a cabinet master? Calling back to the.
I can check it for traps.
Oh, I think that's fine. You said
oh, hey, there's the map on stream.
14 for
I
investigation.
can.
14?
Yeah, for
you wouldn't know how to read it, but you do see there are musical notes carved into this cabinet.
What do you see?
What? I don't know. Why don't you just walk over here? Get over here.
Sure. I was above him, but
Oh,
I just
okay.
drop off the ceiling to the floor.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, also looking over his shoulder.
Some kind of musical thing. I know some of that.
Music?
Josh, these look like your kind of letters?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what any of these mean?
I mean, you're a musician.
Yeah.
It appears to be a small musical sentence, essentially.
You said it's just a scale, essentially?
If you there's buttons that correspond to each note of the scale next to the cabinet, and on the cabinet is a musical sentence that is essentially sheet music for.
Okay. Play us the song of your people.
Can I press the buttons to match up with the sentence on the.
Roll a performance check.
Where's my d20? Oh, that is my d20. Holy shit. 25.
Easy enough. You just, as if you've been waiting for this puzzle all your life, you just press these buttons in the correct sequence. It makes this kind of beautiful melody, and the cabinet door opens. It doesn't like swing open, but it clearly unlocks and opens slightly.
So can I pull the rest of the way open?
Yep. Inside is what appears to be a ring of metal.
Like the small thing that I could put on my finger?
No, it'd be about this big. Like a ring.
That I can grab?
Yep.
Wasn't there a cabinet in the last room?
It was a wardrobe.
It was, some sort of thing.
Did we look in there?
No.
We just kind of looked at it.
Hey,
Yeah.
why don't you guys go back and do that one? Good point. See if it's...
All right.
Yes.
I'll go back.
Damn
All
it.
right.
Discord just shit the bed. What did anybody just say?
I'll go back. Oscar said.
Fine for me.
Arundel and Oscar and
I would
Erky.
follow him.
Okay, yeah, so it's just Devoid and Shamash
I can't get lost. Functional.
at the it's just Devoid and Shamash at the music cabinet, and the rest of you all go back to the mirror room.
I would like to investigate the wardrobe.
Okay.
Actually, Tomand, I would like for you to investigate the wardrobe, and I will cast guidance.
You go on your tiptoes and tap him on the shoulder, and cast guidance.
After I see her reach, I walk down the wall and back onto the floor.
You asshole.
And then,
Erky laughs openly.
I'm gonna investigate it,
Alrighty.
being very ginger about how I touch it. Oh, and I will use that guidance on that one. 17.
It is not trapped. It is locked. In fact, you can quite plainly see the keyhole. That's a weird-looking keyway. You're not sure this is pickable.
I'm gonna look over at the table in the room.
There's nothing. There's nothing on the table.
Does it have drawers?
Nope. It's just a very simple table.
It's a lockpicking lawyer.
I look under the table. Anything underneath it? Like taped to it from the bottom? Nothing anywhere? And you said there were walls, like little half walls.
Yeah, there's a few little half walls around.
Just made out of stone?
Yep.
Any markings on the floor?
There don't appear to be any.
Who all is with us again?
It's everyone but Devoid and Shamash.
Okay.
Oscar. What are you doing?
There's these things looking at me.
Are you talking about your own reflection?
Yes. Wait, what?
I'm gonna begin to move around the walls.
Okay.
Do I sense anything as I walk around each one of them?
Not really.
What is the key?
I'm gonna go
look
and
like
try and
again?
pick the lock.
All right. Roll me a lockpick check. What was that, Arundel?
What is? I was asking what the keyhole looked like again, but I'm assuming Tomand is going to get a good look at it as he tries to pick it.
I was not expertised with the lockpicks. It's been so long since I've used them. I was just proficient, so a +4 is 22.
You are able to successfully not break your lockpicks attempting to pick this lock. However, you do not have the tools necessary to open this lock. It's a very weird looking design, and it almost seems to be built to break lockpicks.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to find a key somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Oscar is just staring at himself in the mirror.
With what kind
you
of
okay,
face?
buddy? You got any ideas over there?
These guys keep looking at me.
Okay, good to know. Let me know if they do anything.
Oscar, what's your strength bonus? Oh, your athletics.
5.
Sorry.
+9.
Can you roll me an athletics check? Or an acrobatics, your choice.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be athletics, and that is a 23.
Your reflection grabs you and pulls you through the mirror. I need you to roll initiative. Just you.
Does he need to roll it once or twice?
14.
What's your initiative bonus?
+1.
Okay.
It's kind of shitty.
It tied with you.
Roll initiative again?
Yeah.
Did my reflection roll at advantage?
It
Or,
did. Should it have?
Okay. Yeah, because I have that.
It beat you.
Fuck.
So it will go first. It's going to attempt to throw you into one of the half walls.
No one sees this, or what?
Well, I'm waiting for a round of combat before I ask if I notice this. If it's
No
real.
one immediately noticed, no.
Oh.
Because you all just saw Oscar staring at himself, and we're like, all right, come on, let's go. And there was no sound. No sound passes through. All right, make me a... Actually, no. I won't have you make me a strength check. You have improvised weapon proficiency, correct?
Yes.
You get that from Pete.
Yeah.
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you're slammed headfirst into one of these walls. And that's its turn. You're up.
It's even dumber than me. I'm gonna swing my. I'm gonna rage.
It doesn't have access to all of your things.
I'm gonna rage first off. I'm gonna Star Battle Striker, followed by Warhammer.
Already.
That it does it have its shield up?
Yes. Because you do.
Fuck, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna make that a reckless attack.
Sure.
22, which I think does hit. Just yes, for Star Battle Striker.
This is the easiest battle I've ever done. I don't even need to tell him what the magic number is.
My reflection is going to take 16 damage.
Okay.
Followed by... That's a 26, that definitely hits.
I hope he doesn't have as many hit points as Oscar does, or we're going to be here for a while.
That is 9 and 14 more damage. I'm going to spend a Moxie point and use my bonus action for 2 fist attacks.
Already.
Let's see. Yeah. They're both going to be reckless. That's better. Yep, that hits. And the second one just hits. Okay, d6. I don't get any bonus for fist attack, right?
What do you mean?
Like no
Damage
bonus die?
No, you don't get a bonus. You don't get any bonus die. You get your strength bonus added to the. It's a d6 plus strength.
Yeah. That is 18 damage total.
Already. That's 48 points of damage. Arendelle, you noticed movement immediately, and you turn around and notice Oscar is gone. And you can see on the other side, Oscar appears to be staring down Oscar from within the mirror.
Guys, we have a situation.
All right. You, Erky, and Tomand can roll initiative now.
What have Shamash and I been doing this whole time? I've just been waiting to grab the ring and join the others.
You're probably on your way back by now, then.
Right.
If I assume, Shamash, were you gonna like do a detect magic or something on it?
Oh, I have advantage on it.
I was assuming that's why Shamash didn't immediately grab it, but maybe I assumed wrong. Maybe.
Yeah, 25, mate.
Okay.
11. That was a bad roll. I got a 3.
I rolled a 9 first, and then I remembered my advantage and got a 20.
All right. Shockingly, you're up first.
All right, so how do I get into the mirror? Cool, I'm going to break the mirror.
Okay.
All right, I'll use... I mean, I have a bow and a sword, so I guess I'll shoot it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
24.
Hits.
Okay.
I mean, Ruark, it's a 50-50 shot, you know. 3 will be fine.
6 damage.
A spider web of cracks appears on one panel of the mirrors. The same is true on your side, Oscar. This spider webbing of cracks appears. Next attack.
Yeah, I'll just shoot it again. 23. $11.
A panel, one of the panels of mirrors that the one you just shot, completely shatters on both sides. Is that your turn?
I mean, what's behind the mirror? Is Oscar there?
Just a marble wall.
Motherfucker! Don't break any more mirrors, guys.
All right. Next up is Erky. He does not. I can't. The pixelation.
Lens.
He does not know what to do in this situation.
What happened? Did Rorik's mic die or something?
You could type it to me in Discord.
Ruark holds up a sign that says...
He'll cast Bless on Tomand, Arendelle, and himself.
What does that do again?
you get an additional one. You basically get to add a D4 to saving throws and attack rolls for the next minute.
Okay.
And he's like, I hope someone has vague idea how any of this works, because I certainly don't. Next up, the other Oscar, who is now holding your Warhammer and your Star Metal Striker. Since you have them out, now he can. He'll use his bonus action to rage, since he can do that now. And he'll recklessly attack you.
You better hug this guy next. I think you need to hug him.
That would be a natural 20. That would be another natural 20. Second.
Stop using that loaded die.
I rolled 4 different die.
Wow.
And then he'll make 2 punches with his bonus action, because you did. That's only... What's your bonus to hit on your punches?
My punches is... You answered this for me. It's
your
a
strength
D6 plus
bonus.
strength.
No, what's to the 2 hit, not the damage?
What do you mean?
Like your attack bonus. So when you're rolling a d20, what do you add?
I thought it was just a strength-based attack.
It's strength plus proficiency. I just don't know what that is for you.
Oh,
I've only rolled natural 20s.
Proficiency.
Yeah.
So 9 plus 9. So that would only be a 16. I don't think that hits. The first punch misses. The second punch is a 22. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay, so 2 crits and a hit. What's the damage on your Star Metal Striker?
While raging, D6 plus 9 plus 1 D4 cold.
Okay. $21 reduced to 10. That, and for your Warhammer?
D8 plus 8 plus 1 D4 radiant.
That would be 32 reduced to 16.
So 16 and 10, was it?
Yep, and then for the punch, that's just 6 reduced to 3.
6, 8, 9, that. 6, 2.
And that ends the mirror's turn. You're up.
Please load. Thank you. So are there still mirrors up on my side?
Yes. There are 7 more panels on the one wall, and if you went around the corner, they're probably... Well, you wouldn't necessarily know, because intelligence, but for Ruark's sanity, there's mirrors that along all of the walls.
I'm going to attempt to grapple this guy and throw us both back through the mirror.
Okay.
So
Roll.
what would that...
That's
bonus
athletics.
be?
So that's plus 8 for you, right?
Yep. I am going to recklessly do that.
Well, you don't recklessly do it, you just have advantage.
No. Well, that is a 27 to hit.
It got a 28. It has advantage on its athletics checks due to it raging.
Yeah, that's just a grapple check. He out-grappled you.
So how we be right now?
You are attempting to get yourself in a headlock. It's very confusing for you. You're attempting to get yourself in a headlock, but you failed.
And you could.
You're next to him.
You can still throw yourself through them.
You could.
I could. I'm going to retry that same action.
Okay. You use your second attack to attempt to grapple again. You're not going to like this.
No, because that was only an 11.
And it got a natural 20.
So how we be now?
You're still trying to wrestle yourself down, but
Okay, I'm gonna spend my second Moxie point and use the stick and move for a dash action to just jump through the mirror.
okay. Roll a strength check.
14.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as you smash yourself into a mirror and it shatters. Tom,
All right, I see them.
So that was 6 reduced to 3.
Oh,
I see them fighting,
Yeah.
and
You also
when I
literally just saw one of them try to run through the mirror and then the mirror smashed.
and making a quick glance, do I see myself in one of the mirrors?
You do.
I'm gonna try and grapple myself.
You reach out and it's just glass. That I'm not gonna make you use your action. It's pretty easy to touch it and go, oh, that's glass. That's just glass.
Okay.
I
don't really know what to do, guys. What the fuck was he? He was staring at himself. Oh, I stare at myself.
Okay. Top of the round, Erendel.
I mean, can I cast Dispel Magic?
Okay. Give me a roll plus your wisdom bonus.
$17.
Which mirror are you targeting?
The one that Oscar is in.
Well, he's in any of them.
Well,
depending on how you angle.
The one closest to me.
Sure. That particular mirror glows with bright radiant energy for a second and then dims. And you can't see Oscar in that one anymore. Oscar, one of the mirrors on your side shatters.
Who's next after me?
Urki.
I will cast guidance on Urki, and that will be my turn.
Urki's gonna look through the mirror for something that can help with this situation. He's just trying to figure shit out. He will add his guidance. It's his turn, fortunately. He can't. He doesn't see anything. Let's see. Does he have any bonus action stuff? He's gonna try something. He kind of holds his hand up to the Oscar that he can just barely see in the mirror by kind of angling himself. That just smashed the Oscar that just smashed himself in the mirrors. And he'll cast Shield of Faith. Oscar, your AC goes up to 20. So that does.
AC goes up to 24.
24. That does appear to work. Mirror's turn. First off, Hammond, what's your initiative bonus?
+8.
How the fuck did I tie with your initiative too? Just give me a roll and add your dex.
Oh, that's not good. 8.
Okay. All right. So Mirror Oscar is going to walk over to normal Oscar and make some attacks. They will not be reckless because you are prone, having thrown yourself into a mirror. And so he gets advantage without being reckless. Actually, wait. What's your intelligence modifier?
-3.
Nah, he'll make him reckless. What's your plus to hit on the Star Metal Striker again?
11.
25 to hit on the Star Metal Striker. Another natural 20 on the Warhammer. And how many Moxie do you have? All right, he'll use his last Moxie to do some punching. That one misses. The other one misses. All right, so he misses both punches, but he hits with the ones that matter. So, and what's the damage? Just the plus to damage on the Star Metal Striker? +9?
+9, yeah.
16 reduced to 8 on the Star Metal Striker. Whew. It's another 32 reduced to 16 for Hammer. He's just kind of standing over you. That's his turn. Your turn.
Fuck.
Give him a little smooch.
Fuck.
Based on that last round, he's not necessarily doing the exact same things that Oscar is doing. He doesn't necessarily have access to the things that Oscar does until Oscar does them.
I don't know. I am going to do. How am I going to do this? I'm going to do double Warhammer.
Alrighty.
Recklessly.
Alrighty. You stand up?
Yes.
Okay.
First one misses.
His AC is only 22 still.
Yeah, that was a 20.
Okay.
Is that
only 22.
3?
Yeah, right.
Second one hits with a 23.
Already?
Oh, yes, that is a 16, 17, 18. Reduced to half.
Yep. 18 reduced to 9.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to drink one of my healing potion. Which is a D4 or D6?
A normal healing potion would be 2d4 plus 2. And you also have the Amulet of the Drunkard, so if you want to use that, you could just drink some alcohol and get the same healing once a day.
That gives me an extra 7 health that I very desperately need. And that is going to be my turn.
Alrighty. Command, make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, we're definitely going acrobatics.
Unless you're intentionally failing to get pulled through, that is.
Do I want to do that? 13.
You are pulled through.
Okay, wouldn't have mattered either way.
You don't have any weapons out yet, do you?
No, I have nothing out. If he is under the same effects that I am under at the moment, the only things I've got going right now are mage armor, all day, every day, and spider climb.
And your fists.
Well, of course, my fist.
He'll look at you for a second. He'll cast Hex on you. And then he'll punch you in the face.
Damn,
I swear to God, these are not weighted dice. I rolled another natural 20.
Fuck.
So that's 1 point of damage, doubled to 2, plus your strength, so plus 1, and then Hex. Another 1 doubled to 2, so 4 points of damage. You sock yourself in the face.
All right.
That's his turn. Your turn? That's his turn. Now it is your turn.
Yes. I look at him and I go, "You hit like a bitch!" And then I want to turn around and look toward the table.
There's a key sitting on it.
Yeah, there is. I'm gonna fucking run to the key.
Alrighty. He makes an attack of opportunity against you. With
Wait, oh, fuck. It already happened. Yeah.
That's a 5.
Oh, cool.
Because you're not proficient in fist fighting. And,
As
and
I
you
hear
have
him,
like no strength, so
yeah, as I hear him swinging,
Can I
I just
drag
give him
her,
a
please?
finger as I run.
Alrighty.
All right. How far away was that key? Like pretty close, relatively.
It's a relatively small chamber. You get to the key and can grab it.
Okay. And
I think that'll use your movement though to do that.
okay. Would it be an action to grab the key, or is that just something I'm doing?
Because of the intense circumstances, I'll give you a bonus action to do it, but
Okay, it's a bonus
it
action.
will take something to grab it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just because of everything that's happening right now. It's a pretty big fuck off key too. It's very fancy. You kind of want to take a look at it later and maybe work out some lockpicks that would work on something like this.
I am putting it into the bag of holding as soon as I grab it.
Okay.
And if I've got an action left,
You do.
I'm going to cast Blink. I can't hit myself if I'm not here.
Okay. You cast
That's
Blink.
cast.
Roll.
And as my turn ends,
roll a d20.
I fucking don't disappear. God damn it, it's a 9.
Is that your only third level spell, by the way?
No, I've got a second one up right now.
Okay. What is it, out of curiosity?
Animate Dead.
Okay. Not counter spell then.
No.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're still there.
Yep.
Back to the top of the round.
Oh, if I had time to yell while I was doing this, I would have probably yelled, like, Oscar Key!
Okay.
Not to really say anything.
At the top of the round, Shamash and Devoid.
Oh, hey guys,
Walk
what's
into
up?
the room.
We got this ring. You guys want a ring?
There's some smashed mirrors. You have no idea where Oscar is just because of the position that he would be in the mirror dimension. But you see Tomand on the other side of the mirror holding a key, and it looks like he's yelling something, but you can't hear anything. Both of you can roll initiative now.
You get?
I mean, I rolled the 1, so 5.
Okay. I got a 19.
Alrighty. Top of the round, Arendelle.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Urki.
For future reference, would Bless allow me to roll a d4 when I'm trying to roll to
No.
poof? Okay, just making sure.
It's attack rolls.
I didn't know if it was checks as well.
This is a valid point. No, it isn't. What's your AC?
Okay.
Your AC is ridiculous, right? Yeah. No. Adding a d4, so it's blessed as well. Because when you came into the mirror dimension. But anyway, Urki will do nothing. He's just like panicking a little bit. I don't know where they are. Mirror Oscar. He is. Let's see.
You hear it too.
What?
Sorry, no, it's on our end. It's a howling specter in the house.
It's time for his snack.
He's going to pull from his side pouch 100 caltrops and dump them on you.
I haven't brought those out yet!
I know.
But you have a pouch, don't you?
Certain things work some ways, certain things work other ways. And then that's his action. He's going to start running at Tommond for his movement. You get an attack of opportunity, Oscar.
Oh, thank God. How does that work?
Just roll to hit.
No, bonus-wise. Just with what I hit him with, or how does that work?
Either your Warhammer or your...
Miss.
Okay. You see a frothing-looking Oscar, and since you have the intelligence to notice this, it looks like Oscar, but you can clearly tell it's mirrored. So you know that this is the mirror Oscar running towards you. That will end its turn. Devoid.
I don't know what
You have no idea what the fuck is going on.
I guess what would it be? Investigation or perception check? Just try to figure.
Just make a straight intelligence check. To be honest, at this point.
22.
You get a vague idea of what's happening, more or less.
What about specifically relating to? They only get there. They only get to attack using.
I don't think you wouldn't have enough information to make that jump necessarily, because you've literally all the information that you have so far is you see Tommond on the other side of the mirror, and then you saw Ruark running at him. But you've figured out, or Oscar running at him, but
mirrored Oscar.
You're able to figure out, oh shit, this is some sort of weird shit like that. You can attempt to cast something on the creatures you see.
Trying to think. What
would Devoid do?
What would he know? What would he do? Would he actually know? Not what I know.
I think he might be able to figure out how to get in, or have a vague idea that happens to be correct of how to get into there, if that's something he's interested in too. But
not quite. We're right at the doorway, right? Or like the entrance of this whole room. So what's the closest mirror? How far is it?
There's one to your left, though you can't see anything directly in it, and then across the room about 25 feet away.
I can see my own reflection in that one?
Yep.
I'll look at that. 25 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Kind of gaze into that one. And then also maybe cast or ready spiritual weapon as a bonus.
Okay. Next up, Oscar.
I am going to double recklessly Star Metal Striker my ass. How do I look, by the way?
Mirror you is looking pretty rough, to be honest.
Okay, 2 regular hits. Uh, 15 half to 7. And 11 half to 5.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, thank fuck!
I love how that's always our indication of you won the battle.
Just kill him.
You kill yourself very unceremoniously. You still have your bonus and your movement.
How far to
That was the worst word in the world.
Tormund?
40 feet.
Fuck. I'm going to move 30 feet in that direction.
Okay. Do you mean Tormund or other Tormund?
Other Tormund.
Other Tormund? Oh, other Tormund is probably 30 feet or so. No, not 30 feet. 20 feet or so.
Okay, I'm going to move right up to him, and I'm going to punch him in the throat. Recklessly.
Is there another way?
Oh, that's not the I need to attack.
Be it there more lines?
Okay, that is I add proficiency bonus to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
18.
No.
Okay.
It turns to you.
Do you need to know what I have prepared at the moment?
Spells wise?
Yeah.
No, I have a more fun thing that I technically have access to now. By the way, when you killed yourself, it kind of faded into nothing. It's going to... Ooh, that's pretty mean. That could be fun. Let's do that. It reaches into...
hate the DM.
It reaches into its bag of holding and pulls out what appears to be the skeletal head of a Medusa. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Oscar.
21.
You're good. How am I doing on up in the ante? Have I done it well?
This is how well you're doing.
Oh shit! Down.
Poison!
Lower the ante. Oscar takes huge drink of alcoholic beverage.
And nice.
He's gonna drink a health pot for no reason now.
Bonus action. He will use his rogue's cunning action to disengage, and he will run up to Real Tormund. Real Tormund, it is your turn.
Okay.
He's holding the Medusa head still. Do you avert your gaze?
Yeah, as soon as I saw him start to pull it out, I started looking up. I'm keeping my forehead in my peripheral,
Sure.
basically. How close am
How
I
does
to the
that
wardrobe?
work?
On this side?
Yeah.
10, 15 feet?
Disengage.
Well, okay, so what you would notice is on this side of the mirror, you just see the reflection. You don't actually see a wardrobe.
There's not a wardrobe on this side.
Yeah. But it's about 15 feet that, like, you can see it. It's as if you're looking through a two-way mirror at a wardrobe for that one thing, basically.
And does it have a back?
Your passive is 16, right?
Yeah.
You can see forming on the stairs a shorter figure is beginning to form at the entrance to this corridor. It's like matter is coalescing.
Fuck. That's probably in the Ruart. Oscar. Fuck, I don't know what to do now. I run to where I disengage and run to where the wardrobe is.
Okay.
That's about half my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Glass.
Oh, you touch it? Your hand goes through.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even there.
This way! And I fucking hurl through.
Alrighty. Action.
How far through do I go?
10 feet. 10 feet.
And so am I back in the...
You're back in the real world.
Oh, I'm
you
back
all watch
in
as
the real
Tom
world.
just walks through the mirror.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around as a final fuck you now that I'm in the real world and cast Toll the Dead on myself.
Okay. That is a fuck you, given your wisdom. That's a 6.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Has that me been damaged yet?
No.
Okay, so it's 2d8 right now. Oh, and that was a pretty good roll, too. 13 damage.
Alrighty. 13 points of damage. Alright. Brain. Brain is bad. Okay, there we go. That's...
Oh, I need to roll if I disappear, too.
Yep.
Luckily, I don't. I didn't want to disappear that time. I'm gonna keep it up.
That would have been hilarious. You run through the mirror and then just... Alright. Shamash.
I don't know what the fuck I just saw.
Nope. No fucking clue what's going on. So you saw... In summary of what you've seen so far, in the round you've been here, you've seen an Oscar run up towards Tomand, get hit in the back of the head, and die, to be replaced by another Oscar, and then another Tomand runs by and sort of harries a Tomand that just ran through the glass. Some fucking mess.
So this mirror that I just saw
Someone
this all
drop
through, is it at kind of an angle? Or is it straight up?
None of the mirrors are... They're all at a 90-degree angle.
They're all at 90, okay. So I can't...
they're flat against the wall.
Okay. Okay, Tommen, what the hell did I just see?
That's your turn?
Will I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to answer that on my turn.
You'll have to answer that on your turn.
Alrighty.
Combat is weird.
I guess I could have used message.
This combat is very weird.
Wait, where is Oscar right now?
By mirror.
Is Oscar
column.
still in the mirrors?
Oscar is still in the mirrors.
Oh, shit.
Top of the round. Arundel?
Please tell me what real Oscar's proximity to fake Tomand is.
25 feet.
Okay, I will cast Moonbeam on fake Tomand.
Okay, yeah. Alright. So that is a...
Constitution saving throw, yes.
And... Shape changers make it with disadvantage?
Yes.
12. 13, sorry.
I forget how I...
Your spell save.
Your
DC.
16.
Yeah. All right, so you deal your damage. It is not changed to its original form because it's a shape changer, but it technically is formless.
2d10.
But it is a shape changer, so you still get the extra fuck you of it being affected. Because the other roll would have been a 21, so
10.
I'm rolling
10.
amazingly.
20.
Jesus Christ. Other Tommen is looking pretty rough. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Devoid, as you're staring into the mirror, you see the other you start to move on its own. Let's see. It's going to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on the other Tommen.
Motherfucker!
Thank you for giving me toys. Uh, 14, 15,
They told me not to
16,
look.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. He's looking much better now. Yeah, much, much better.
So how do you determine what spells they have?
It's your spells.
But
I went to your spell sheet and I looked at what spells you had prepared, and then I cast one.
all right. I wanted to go the route of like strips down naked and like thinks of nothing at all, and then looks into the mirror just to mess with you. But too late, I guess. Damn.
And as a bonus action, the other Devoid is going to tilt his sunglasses slightly over its nose and meet real Devoid's eyes and just stare.
Oh man, you guys better watch how we might open a black hole or create a black hole.
Urki's turn. Urki is freaking the fuck out, but is going to run through one of the mirrors. They seem to be passable now. Urki's going to run through one of the mirrors to... he can't get quite to Mirror Devoid. Shit. Crap. I guess he'll use his action to dash and get up to Mirror Devoid. And that'll be Urki's turn. Then it would be other Oscar, but other Oscar no longer exists. Devoid.
So I immediately recognized that one was created and it used else, and it looked just like.
Yeah, you noticed at the point in which your reflection started moving on its own accord, and then is now giving you a stare.
Yeah, and then I saw that.
Yes. He seems to just be able to run through now.
I pull out my my bag of holding, get out a hammer, one out of the hundreds of pounds of hammers that's in the bag. Just start chucking them at every mirror that isn't the one he went through.
Okay. So roll an attack.
God damn.
I think that throwing hammers are strength based. Light hammers.
They're simple. Light hammer is a simple weapon.
Yeah.
But are they light weapons? They're called light hammers, but or versatile.
I'm scrolling. They're not versatile because versatile is 1 to 2 handed.
The thing that daggers have.
I'm scrolling up to it now. I'm almost there. I've just got to find.
No, they're
actual-
just light and thrown. They're not the thing
Not
that lets you
finesse.
use dex. They're not finesse. So
Yeah.
make a strength-based attack.
Oh, cool. That'll be good.
I was really curious. Well, I won't say. Things might go on further.
Oh, well, it's a natural 20, but I do have -2, so
You hit
okay.
the mirror. You don't have to roll it. It's a nat 20. It shatters. Are you going to cast your spiritual?
On another mirror, that is again the one that Murky didn't go. Because I don't know
Okay.
how many there are in this.
Sure. Your spiritual weapon appears. What form does it take? You don't know if mirrors have a fear.
Just a
They should probably be afraid of hammers.
yeah, a hammer or
Rock.
yeah, rock. That's
Okay. A rock appears and propels itself into one of the mirrors. Roll
how does that work? Another strength?
+9. No, it's +9. D20 +9.
Oh, all right. $28.
Yeah, that hits the mirror.
Yeah.
Roll 1d8
Oh, no, you
plus
hit me.
5 damage.
You said +5.
Yeah.
7.
Was that 7 or 11?
7.
That mirror has a spider web of cracks on it, but it is not dead yet.
All right, and then I don't know if I have any time in there somewhere to. We gotta yell out, stop him from spawning, or some such.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, you can say, "Don't look at yourself."
Yeah, that would make more.
Alrighty. That ends your turn, Oscar.
How far to the point where I see Tommen jump through the mirror?
The mirror that Tommen jumped through would be like 30 feet from you.
Okay, I'm gonna run to there and jump through.
You're through.
And I am going to throw my Star Metal Striker at 2 of the mirrors.
Okay.
15?
That hits a mirror, yeah.
Okay. And second one's a fucking 30, so.
Fucking 30.
Okay, the minimum I can roll is 11. Does that break them?
Yeah.
Okay, they both break.
All right. I'm going to say there's 5 panels of mirror left.
And
One of
for
which
my
is
bonus
already
action,
spider-webbed.
Yeah. And my bonus action, I'm going to drink my second health potion.
Remember, you can also drink alcohol and gain the same effects.
Oh, I'm going to need both of them. That's an extra 6.
I fuck you up pretty good?
Yeah, fuck you!
That echo.
I was down to 30.
Ooh.
And that ends my turn.
All it took was literally you fighting yourself. By yourself. All right. Mirror Danny.
Doxed.
Sorry, that's what I have.
Docs.
Mirror Tommen will run through the mirror after both of you. And chuck Mr. Broom. Mirror Mr. Broom.
Fucking hell.
who will attempt an attack on Tommond.
So Mirror Mr. Broom also does it.
Hey, me and the real Mr. Broom have an understanding going. We might not be like cuddling at night, but we see each other.
You take 6 points of damage from the Mirror Mr. Broom.
Holy fuck. Mr. Broom could roll that high.
Does anybody have charm?
It's a D4 plus 3.
Yeah.
What spells do you got today?
What do I have today?
Yeah.
He's cast Hex already, so he has 1. If you mean spell, he has Hex.
Oh, I'm on your spell sheet. I got it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. He'll be annoying too. He'll cast Blink.
Fucking Christ.
You watch as your mirror runs through, throws Mirror Mr. Broom at you, and then disappears. Shamash. You haven't a fucking clue what's going on. It's only gotten worse.
Wait a minute, Shamash goes after me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I was like, wait a minute, I was waiting to respond to him. In response to Shamash, I yell, "Fuck if I know!"
Great.
And now
You're being.
we gotta kill ourselves, dude.
This is the best thing you've ever made.
Weapons come out. Mr. Broom.
You're gonna kill Mirror Mr. Broom? Alright. I mean, you are gonna kill Mirror Mr. Broom.
A 28 to hit.
You know his armor class is 15.
Yeah. So I'm sneak attacking a sentient broom with get all of this here.
So Mr. Broom came through. Mr. Broom came through the mirror.
No.
And is in the no.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's now in the real world.
Yeah, there's a Mirror Mr. Broom in the real world.
Okay.
17.
That's the amount of hit points.
Literally
Mr.
the
Broom
amount.
has.
Yeah.
The broom clatters to the ground and then just kind of turns to this odd smoky vapor and vanishes.
With my second attack,
Yep.
I will throw Depth Piercer
Okay. Where?
at Mirror Devoid.
Okay.
So that is going to be less damage. Oh, wait a minute. I have to roll for that first. I'll keep those, though, in case I get it. Mirror Devoid is going to be combating a 22 to hit.
As you throw Depth Piercer, it makes contact with the mirror and shatters it, I assume. You probably did more than 8 damage.
Oh, actually, the numbers that I rolled were a 2 and a 1 plus 5. So exactly 8.
So yeah, exactly. Right.
All right, then it shatters.
Fuck. All right. Bonus action. I shake my head, thinking to myself that was foolish, and I'm gonna see if I disappear, which I do.
You appear in the ethereal plane. There is another you there. You're just kind of staring at each other, and it's just kind of it's kind of growling at you a little bit.
Cool.
Shamash, you really have no idea what the hell is going on.
Can I message Tomund?
You have not been explained how the blink spell works, and you don't have it, so you attempt to.
Okay. So Tomund, should I be breaking these mirrors? Is that what I'm figuring out here?
You do not receive the message as you're not on this plane of existence. So that's your bonus action. There's no response.
And how many mirrors are left?
There are now 4, one of which is already covered in spiderweb cracks.
Okay.
And Urki, just to note, Urki is on the other side right now.
I forgot about Urki. But everybody else is inside the mirror dimension?
No, we're
No, everyone except
Oh,
for
yeah,
Urki is currently in the real world.
Oh, okay. I thought Oscar was still in there.
No, Oscar just got out before Tomund broke the mirror that they came through.
Right. Well, should I punch a mirror?
Do you still have Shatter Spike?
I have played the Wayfarer. Oh, wait, or no, Shatter Spike is I sold it to some boring guy in
I mean,
yeah,
you could use the
guess-
blade of the
No,
Wayfarer.
you didn't.
No, I didn't?
You don't have it, but you didn't sell it.
Did you take it?
I have it.
Is it in the bag of holding, perchance?
No, it is not.
It's just
It's
in
in
your
the portable hole.
Oh, the portable hole. I can't use stuff out of the portable hole. Give me more tools, Danny.
No!
You took out your weapons. That's good enough for me. I mean,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna punch a mirror.
okay. Make it D20 plus strength.
D20 plus strength.
Yep. Unless you're,
13.
if by punch you mean use your sword, but
No.
okay.
I meant punch.
Okay. So you deal 1 damage plus your strength.
1 damage plus my strength.
Your
4.
strength bonus. Yeah, so 4. Which is actually enough to shatter it because the mirrors are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. So you shatter 1.
Okay.
3 left, right.
Yep. You do
3
have
left, 1 covered with
attack.
spiderwebs. I'll punch a second.
Okay.
The light hammer one should,
I know, Rurk.
should be shattered too, by the way. If
That
they're
one-
vulnerable to
no,
bludgeoning.
That one was shattered. The one that wasn't was the spiritual weapon because that
the
does not
spiritual
deal
weapon one.
bludgeoning
That's
damage.
right. Okay. I had them confused.
No, I
Yeah,
have
'cause I did
actually kept
see-
track
I
of
did
it.
see Tommy jump
Fuck
out of there.
about that. What was that?
I was just thinking, I did see Tommen jump out of the mirror, so I would know that it's kind of a gateway.
Oh.
I think the most obvious thing is
Yeah.
you would probably see Urki on the other side from.
Oh yeah. You can see that.
Yeah, true.
You saw Urki run through. I think. Yeah, you saw
Yeah.
Urki run through.
Oh, yeah.
and Ruark run out. That's all happened.
Oscar. And
Oscar.
Tommen, I think. Yeah, Tommen ran out since you've been here too. You can see that it's acting as a gateway of some sort.
Okay. Well, before I smash that other one, I'll wave Urki. If I can make eye contact with him. Yeah. Wave it.
You'll give him that come hither look.
He kind of looks over his shoulder, and you just kind of... And you hope he gets the point?
Yeah, and then I'll smash the one next over.
Okay. What was that to hit?
I forgot my bonus already.
It's
13.
Plus strength.
No, sorry. 12.
That
I forgot what my plus was.
And it's 4, 8.
Yeah.
So another one smashes. You're not actually punching, because if you were punching, your fist would go through. But you're using like your shield to smash him. Your shield bashing. But it's the same damage. Top of the round. Arendelle. There's one intact mirror, one mostly shattered mirror. Urki is still on the other side. There is chaos.
Can I see Mirror Devoid?
You can.
Okay, I'm going to move Moonbeam to him.
Already. Constitution saving throw. Advantage. Well, that's not great, is it? It's a 5.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, 7. Still fail. Either way, deal your damage.
Right. 2d10. 9.
Alrighty.
10, 11, 12. Sorry.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh.
2 Tommens have disappeared. Oscar is through. Shamash just smashed 2 more mirrors. You know not to stare at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah. Who's next?
As far as you know, well, Mirror Devoid.
No. Okay.
But then Urki after that.
I will give guidance to Urki, even though he's the last one that needs that.
What's the range on guidance?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Touch.
Oh shit. I'm done.
Okay. Mirror Devoid does not want to get stuck in here.
I do still have my book. Not that mirror version know what's actually in that book. But that could
you
be
don't
like
know what mirror version of you knows.
Right, but I also don't know.
Yeah. Oh wait, you went into your bag of holding, right?
And pulled out.
You pulled out a light hammer.
A hammer.
It pulls out the laser gun.
Wait, what are the...
As soon as you interact with
I thought the hammers were in their own bag of holding.
There is the bag of hammers, according to his character sheet, has 596 pounds of hammers, 1 laser gun.
Okay, well,
2 bottles of wine, and his papers that say he's a Dawnport resident. So he'll pull
Avoid, you fool!
But yeah, but I didn't think that's how the rules up to now. That's not how they.
Yeah, it is.
No.
As soon as
Every
time they interact with something, the mirror has it.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
room.
Yeah, as soon as Tommond interacted with the bag of holding, he had access. That's why he pulled out the Medusa head. That's why he pulled out the broom. Like
my character, he wouldn't have seen.
No. So you wouldn't have been able to know.
You wouldn't have known. Yeah.
So he pulls out the pistol.
Does he know how to use the pistol?
Not better than you do.
I don't know what that means.
He knows what you know.
He attempts to shoot Urki with it. Urki deflects it off of his shield. Devoid of the mirror will calmly stroll forward, taking the attack of opportunity from Urki towards the mirror that your spiritual weapon was attacking, the shattered mirror, and walk through. Gives this really nice visual of like all the little like fucked up reflections walking and coalescing into one creature. But first he's going to take an attack from Urki, which it probably won't kill him. Yeah, that hits. Urki's going to put a level 2 smite on it. So...
Oh, shit.
What?
Unrelated stuff.
Okay. $24 points of damage. Jeez.
Actually, I should probably go grab that.
That the void is not looking very good, but it walks into the real world. And that is its... No, it has a bonus action still. It'll cast Spiritual Weapon at normal devoid.
What does normal devoid fear?
I don't know. Would the mirror make it look like the embodiment of? Would the mirror version of himself embodiment of?
Yes.
You ever read?
Now everybody knows what you fear most.
You ever read
The moon.
What Lovecraft stuff where he talks about
I mean, I've read some.
the indescribable,
Yeah.
trying to describe the
It's indescribable horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just or like the name one thing in this picture kind of thing. You can't really. It doesn't really make sense to try to describe it.
It's something there, and it doesn't actually hurt you because it missed. But
Yeah. Well. All right.
So basically, it's the unknown. Everyone in the room becomes uncomfortable.
No, it's half known.
We weren't before?
It's like
no, you were dying before.
It's like having if somebody asks you a very simple math question, but you're having a stroke. That's the closest I can get to what I imagine it like.
Urki's gonna run through the mirror.
Thank God.
Not the one next to Mirror Devoid. It's just gonna run through the other mirror.
The one that's spiderwebbed.
No, that's the one
smashed.
Mirror Devoid went through.
Oh, okay.
Because he thought it'd look cool.
Because it's mirror devoid.
Yeah, that's
'Cause it's mirror
No,
devoid.
that's very in character. Yeah, and there's a risk of him. There's like probably a risk of dying because it's spiderweb.
Yeah. He didn't know what would happen, but he was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it anyway." That's Urki's turn. Normal Devoid.
Let me pull out my super secret book of magic stuff, and I pull out the book and begin.
Which book would PM me? Which book this is? If you don't want to say it out loud. You have a few books on you.
I'm sure I know which book it is.
Right, I don't exactly know if that's what it. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's actually I said aloud that it's actually a book of super special stuff.
Sure.
Or it would be a shame if. No, not that part.
Roll deception.
Oh, okay.
At disadvantage.
Fuck. Because it's myself. Trying to deceive myself.
Basically?
Yeah, alright. God damn it.
Really, it's an indescribable concept.
A little bit. This battle got existential.
21. Okay.
It being your face, even you aren't really sure what your other you is thinking in response.
So I can't even read myself. Yeah. To see if it worked. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're not really
sure. And then I'll use the bonus.
He's just kind of standing there trying to act like a badass, having walked through the mirror with his sunglasses on.
Yeah. I'll use the because the spiritual weapon's near the mirror that's spiderweb, you said, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean it's right there. It's right next to him.
So I'll do an attack on that one to finish it off.
Okay.
I forget what I add to that. God damn it.
+9.
Oh yeah, 12 + 9. Yeah.
Yeah. That hits the AC. The AC of a mirror is 10 or 8. If you 10, and then it's got 8 hit points.
Okay, and I've already done 7 damage.
7.
So anything I get, it's dead.
It shatters.
Yeah. All right.
So that ends your turn. A Danny appears, holding, and you watch.
Tommen, you mean?
Oh yeah, sorry. A Tommen appears. I really need to not.
What am I doing in this game?
Yeah. Dano appears in the game. A Tommen appears, and you watch as the normal, like the opposite arm. So I believe Depth Piercer you have in your right hand usually.
Right hand.
So you watch as he kind of extends his left hand, and the trident appears in his grasp, and pulls out. Are you the axe with your other hand right now, or?
Technically, I didn't make a bonus attack, but if I'm being honest, what I would be planning to do would be pull the rapier off.
Then he's got the rapier as well, because you unsheathed them basically.
Yeah, I would have unsheathed it. I just didn't have anyone to attack with a bonus, so rapier's it.
And I mean, he's right next to Oscar, so
feel the force.
You're about to learn what a sneak attack is like.
Just because I want to be a dick right now, don't forget he has Booming Blade too, if you want to do that. It's either 2 attacks with Booming Blade or 3 attacks without it.
He'd rather the 3 attacks. That would be a 24, which I think is your armor class for the first one.
That just hits, yeah.
That's only a 18 for the second, so that missed. And then You don't actually have a bonus for the rapier on your sheet right now, but I think
it's +8.
Yeah. 22. So you only get one hit. I mean, it does suck, though. So what's your sneak attack damage?
The entire roll should be 3d6 and 1d4.
I rolled the Satan number on the d6.
20.
So you take 25 points of various damage types that you reduce to half of 25.
12.
12.
And then
If we round down.
we always round up. And then the annoying bugger disappears. Speaking of which, Tommen reappears.
How far away was Mirror Devoid?
10 feet.
Oh, well, I'll appear on top of him. Or
Oh.
right at him.
I think I skipped Oscar's turn by accident, so we'll do Oscar after this.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I just, I went right over him by
So
accident.
you want him to go
Not
next?
only are you fucking me,
You'll get plenty of XP for it. Calm your tits. You go first.
All right. Well, I'll give the old 1, 2, 3 to Foe Devoid.
Alrighty.
So first roll is a 27 to hit
Yeah.
with sneak.
Just do your damage. Your normal maximum HP is what, Devoid? Is it what's uploaded?
I don't know.
I think it's what's uploaded to the Google Drive right now.
I thought it was an older PDF says 75, and I don't think we've leveled up. I've leveled that up. That version.
Okay.
How many hit dice are on that sheet?
7.
That's 2 levels ago.
No,
that's what I have now too.
That's just what just hasn't updated his hit dice. No, that is correct. Yeah, that is
75.
correct.
75 does. Oh yeah. Right now it's 72.
75 is his maximum hit points is 75 normally. So continue anyway.
20 damage on that hit.
Let me just do some napkin math.
Oh,
how do you want to do this?
Like top to bottom, just goring as I go down.
With a trident?
Yeah, I'm stabbing down, and I'm just trying to push from forehead all the way to dick.
You watch as Devoid's head is crushed into his clavicle, down into his body, and then he turns into this grayish mist.
Kill from Doom.
You have 2 more attacks, technically.
Yeah. I spin around. There's nothing else.
There's
here.
one more mirror.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking throw Death Piercer at the mirror.
Alrighty.
That is 21.
It's a mirror.
It's crushed. 6 plus 11 damage, yeah.
The last mirror shatters. That ends your turn.
Let's see if I blink. I blink.
And then the other annoying asshole. Oscar. It's your turn. Is that how Oscar is acting right now?
I'm gonna run from the room with all 35 of my movement.
Okay, you just bolt. Poor guy. Do you dash as an action?
Can I do that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You just keep running. You can also drink something as a bonus action if you'd like.
I'm gonna do my drunken drunk.
All right. Your amulet of the drunkard allows your pint of alcohol to act as a healing
Best
potion.
roll 10.
Nice. Shamash,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Right, so all the mirrors are smashed now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we have a mirror Tommen in this room?
You know there is one in the area.
He's doing the Tommen thing.
He's gone blinked for now.
Is it
Yeah.
Shamash or Arundel who has the lenses that see things?
I believe
He's on a different plane of existence.
Oh, so it doesn't.
The-
Okay.
the true sight lens is on Arundel.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't work.
It's on a different plane, so even if you could see where he was, it wouldn't matter. But
I
you
can't move
could
my
actually-
moonbeam to different planes.
you could. I think true sight does actually let you see into the ethereal plane, but it wouldn't really
I
matter.
believe it does because it overlaps, yeah.
Wouldn't really matter though, because you can't hit things in the
You
ethereal
can't affect
plane.
anyone on
Yeah.
it.
You know kind of where he was though. Shamash, if you want to like hold an attack or something.
Yeah, I forgot I can do that. I'll prepare a Blade of the Wayfinder.
Already.
And looking around, who looks hurt? I know Oscar ran the fuck away, so I can't.
Oscar?
He's probably out of range.
Looks hurt. Otherwise, nobody who's here.
But he's
right
probably like more than 60 feet away from me.
now. No.
No?
His
No.
movement's not that fast.
Well, no, he's got 35 feet of movement.
He dashed though.
And he
and
dashed,
he
so
dashed.
he's 70.
So he'd be 70 feet away. If you healed him before you walked over to where
Yeah.
you saw old Tommond, you would be able to get. You'd be like 40 feet away. So you could do a
Alright.
healing word if you
Yeah,
wanted.
I'm gonna healing word on Oscar.
What level?
Level. Let me check my spell slots. Level 3. So that's 3d4, right? Yeah.
3d4 plus your.
This is fucking fantastic. I literally just rolled 3 1s.
plus your charisma.
Plus charisma, which is plus 5, so 8.
Hey,
You regain 8 hit points.
Thanks.
Oscar. Is that ending your turn? Holding your action to hit the
Yes.
the other Tommond. Arundel.
I will ready an arrow, and that's it.
Alrighty. That would be Other Devoid, but Other Devoid doesn't exist.
Damn, I really wanted to know what you were gonna.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Other Urki is gonna walk over to.
Oh, wait a minute. There's another Urki now?
No, sorry. Just plain old Urki.
Yeah.
When
Where did he come from?
Urki's just gonna do the same thing. And he'll light up his axe. Radiant flame. Devoid.
I put away the book. that didn't end up happening, and nothing happened with that. So, so yeah, okay. I would have also seen where Almond went away.
Mm-hmm.
Already. Where's in relation? Like how far?
So you were like still in the entrance hall, so you would definitely be within 60 feet of him. I'd say he's 40, maybe 30 feet away. What are you looking for? Yeah, I think you only have cure wounds right now. You don't have. Yep.
All right.
You don't have your range shield.
I guess I can ready the.
Yeah.
Already, blindness, deafness.
You have to pick one or the other.
Yeah, blind. That's just what it's.
No, you have to pick either you get your spiritual weapon attack as a readied, or you get blindness, deafness. It's your choice.
Well, I thought that was a.
Yeah, but the way readying works,
I see.
You can only ready one type of action.
That makes. Okay.
So you're just gonna ready your spiritual weapon? Okay. Oscar.
I run.
Are you trying to run back to the entrance, or are you just running?
I'm just running.
Okay.
Well, this should be good.
So... Oh, I mean... It's the mirror room, so you find the entrance. Because it's, like, right there.
Do I have enough movement to leave?
You can't get all the way up the stairs, but you can get part of the way up.
Okay.
Alrighty. Mirror Tommen appears. All of you take your attacks. He's just giving like a Tommen style battle cry, which is probably going to turn into death.
Just the spiritual weapons just spun, the dry spun.
It's pretty good.
Oh!
Is anybody gonna go first or?
Arendelle, what'd you get?
Yeah, you go.
Okay, I'm guessing a 26 hits.
Tommen, that hits your AC, right?
Yeah.
What's your AC with dual wielding and stuff?
With everything intact right now, I'm 19. That's with the Ring of Protection too, if he's got that on.
Yep, it's a passive, so yes.
That's 10 damage.
Alrighty, and your second attack?
I'm gonna move Moon. Oh, I can't do that.
Moonbeam
Wait.
technically isn't active anymore.
Actually, yeah, it's in the mirror world.
Well,
All right, I'll shoot him.
you just destroyed that pocket dimension, so
Yeah, I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him for fuck, 18.
no. Next up,
I rolled a 21 or 30 to attack.
Oh,
Jesus.
fuck.
I know, right?
yeah, that'll do.
And now I'm trying to find my dice so that I can roll.
What's the extra arcade?
10 damage.
10 damage.
I was just not trying to roll dice with this thing on because it's just
All right,
messing with
and
my
your
rolls.
second attack.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. 26 hits. That's one more damage. 11. This D4 today is rolling nothing but ones.
Devoid.
A 20 non-critical. I don't think that hit.
That misses, right? Your AC is
No.
20.
Mine is 19.
19.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
19?
yeah.
Oh, that hits. I thought it was 21 for some reason.
No, it will be later on with some finagling.
I always forget what to add.
It's a D8 plus your wisdom bonus, so plus 5. Erky doesn't even get to swing. How do you want to do this?
Oh, what? That's what kills it? Well, it is a
Yeah.
sponge. It is a dry sponge. As he turned, like, what they're turning into, like, go away? The mirror people do?
What I imagine is that
It turns
so
into
Tom
dust
and-
first.
oh Jesus, just lost the microphone.
And the pop filter.
The pop filter wasn't on there right now. So other Tommen reappears, yelling in a ferocious battle cry, and then arrow, sword, and then just a dry sponge taps him on the back of the head, and he just
Yeah,
and the sponge soaks up the mist.
very nice.
And with that, we're gonna end tonight's session.
Jesus.
Good job, you guys.
Don't worry, guys. It's not even going to be any combat. There's not even going to be any combat. It's a puzzle dungeon.
Yeah.
Guys, come on, man.
And are we gonna remember next time that Rourke is just fucked off?
Yeah, we've got 2 weeks to memorize.
Actually, if we want, because tomorrow is the day that tomorrow is, we can keep going a little bit. If you want to try to resolve that a little bit. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Who's up?
If everybody else is up for it, I mean, I don't know how long this puzzle area is, but I'd be down for trying to.
We are not resolving the whole dungeon, but you can.
No,
resolve
I got
didn't know
I
how
got
long
like
it
a
was.
half an hour left in me maximum before I start turning into a bitch.
Okay.
We also never had a break.
Yeah, we didn't get to have a break because I didn't want to take a break after an hour and then
Yeah,
combat.
after our start.
So yeah, combat is over. Oscar has fucked off. You're not sure where. You have the key, Tommen, as you reappear. If you want.
Oh,
I can message him though.
I just keep
Wait, did I?
blinking.
Oh, you don't drop the
How does
spell?
message work?
I don't drop it. I'm just laughing. And like it'd pop up 10 feet away over here, laugh a little bit, drop, pop up over here and laugh.
Nope.
Can I try to make a perception check to see which direction Oscar went, or would I have seen which direction he ran in?
I mean, you can hear him panting.
I would
Oh.
have seen him run past me.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Oscar, as soon as you got to the top of the stairs, the kind of matronly woman who told you to do all of this just kind of walks over and pats you on the head. 1, 2.
15 points of damage.
41 point. You take. You heal 41 points as she kind of pats you.
Oh.
That's all right. You'll be okay. The mirror room can be hard. Go back in there. Come on. And she starts trying to shoo you back in.
I just face plant on the floor.
As you walk up the stairs after him,
I'm blinking up the stairs the whole way. Still
I don't know if
Blink,
you can get that
blink.
far, but okay.
well,
For the-
blinking as far as I can. The broken laughter of just.
It's like a soundboard clip or something. You find Oscar just face down at the top of the stairs.
I'll go over and help him up.
Erky will
You're gonna
pat.
have to carry me because I do not move at all.
Erky
Well,
will
I'm
pick you
not
up.
trying to move you. I'm just trying to lift you to your feet.
Yeah, it's like a sack of potatoes.
Erky will
Am I
pick you up.
Yeah. A lot stronger.
You can put him on the bear if you want, Arky.
I got him. They just got him over one shoulder. He's got the same strength score as Oscar does. He's a strong little boy.
This is a very, very good moment for Tommen. I'm just gonna kind of put my hands on my hips and stretch a little bit and go, everyone remember the day that Oscar ran away from Tommen Silktree.
I mean, to be fair, Tom and Silktree was just running away from Oscar. Because Oscar was being
True.
little.
Erky just starts walking back to the room with Oscar over his shoulder. Here you go, buddy. And he hands you a whiskey bottle.
My lips try to wrap around the bottle, but that's the only effort I make.
You're like a fucking baby right now, Jesus.
He has been this whole time.
All right. This is ridiculous. Can you get whatever's in that wardrobe so we can get the fuck out of here?
I'll go ahead and open up the wardrobe. And I do so.
We've done another battle.
When you turn the key in the wardrobe, a bunch of spikes come up from where all of the mirrors were. You think that probably would have shattered all of them.
Good thing we didn't do that while people were in there.
And inside is what appears to be a metallic banana. And that's where we'll end tonight's game.